Hello and welcome to this practice video. I'm so happy you're here. Today we're going to talk about something very important. Feeling more confident when you speak English, even if you feel a little nervous inside. Don't worry. Being nervous is completely normal, and I want you to know that you're not alone. When you are learning a new language, it's very common to feel shy or scared. Maybe you worry about making mistakes, or you worry that other people will not understand you. Maybe your heart beats faster every time you need to speak. That's okay. Every person who learns a language goes through these feelings. Even people who look very confident felt nervous at some point too. This video will help you with that. Together, we will practice simple ways to feel more comfortable and calm when you speak. I will give you gentle, practical tips that you can use every day. The best part is that you can practice these ideas on your own at home. You don't need a teacher or a classroom. You just need a few minutes every day, a positive attitude, and a kind voice to encourage yourself. Remember, the goal is not to speak perfectly. The goal is to speak clearly and comfortably so you can share your thoughts with other people. Confidence doesn't mean knowing every word. It means trying your best, even if your hands feel a little shaky. Every time you practice, you will grow more comfortable. Every time you try, you will improve. In the next chapters, we'll look at why you feel nervous and what you can do about it. We will also explore small habits you can build to practice speaking every day. I'll also give you examples of phrases you can use and show you how to practice them out loud. By the end of this video, you will have a plan that will help you feel more sure of yourself when you speak English. Before we go on, I want you to take a deep breath with me. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Relax your shoulders. Smile if you can. Tell yourself, I can do this. Every word I practice helps me grow. This is your time, and you are making a brave choice just by being here. Thank you for joining me. Let's begin this gentle, encouraging practice together. Understanding nervousness. Let's begin by talking about why you might feel nervous when you speak English. Feeling nervous is something many people experience. It's a very natural reaction. Our bodies and minds sometimes see new or difficult situations, like speaking a new language, as a small challenge. When that happens, your heart might beat faster, your hands might feel a little shaky, and your thoughts might move very quickly. Maybe you feel a little scared you will make a mistake, or worried that someone will laugh at you. First, I want you to know this: you are not alone. Every learner of every language has these feelings at some point. Even people who seem very good at English once felt shy or worried. Nervousness is not a sign of failure. It's just a sign that you care about learning. It means you want to do well. When we understand that nervousness is a normal part of the process, we can begin to work with it instead of against it. Being nervous is like seeing a big mountain before you. Maybe you don't want to climb it. Maybe you feel too tired or too small. But each small step you take up that mountain, even one sentence, one word, brings you closer to the top. Every time you practice, you grow a little more strong and sure of yourself. It can help to remember that nobody speaks perfectly all the time, not even native speakers. Even they sometimes search for words or lose their place in a conversation. What matters most is your courage to keep trying. You can speak clearly without being perfect. Think of a baby learning to walk. The baby falls many times, but they never stop trying. They do not feel embarrassed. They just want to stand up again and practice one more step. In the same way, every time you speak, even if you feel nervous, you are becoming better. Also, nervousness often goes away as you practice. The more you speak, the more your brain and body will recognize that this is okay and safe. Little by little, you will feel more comfortable. One day, you might even surprise yourself and realize you are enjoying the conversation. If you ever feel nervous before you speak, Give yourself permission to pause and take a deep breath. Say to yourself, "It's okay to feel this way. I am learning." Even just that small moment of kindness can help you feel a bit more at ease. And one more gentle reminder, your value is never measured by your English. It is measured by your heart and your willingness to share your thoughts with the world. Nervousness cannot take that away. As we move into the next chapters, we will explore some practical ideas you can use before and during speaking. But for now, I hope you can begin to see your nervousness as a friendly signal, a sign that you care, and a part of the learning process. Keep going, take small steps, and trust that, with practice, you will become more confident every day. Why confidence matters. When you speak English, confidence is like a warm light that guides your words. Even if your grammar is not perfect, even if you sometimes search for the right word, confidence will help you speak more clearly and comfortably. Confidence shows that you trust yourself to do your best. But what is confidence? Confidence is simply the belief that you can speak, listen, and share your thoughts, even when you feel nervous. It is not about knowing every word in English or sounding like a native speaker. It is about saying, "I will try," and allowing yourself to grow. When you have more confidence, your voice becomes more natural. You do not feel as scared of making small mistakes. You focus less on what could go wrong and more on sharing your message. Confidence also lets you enjoy the process of learning. Instead of feeling pressure, you begin to feel curious and proud of your progress. That's why building confidence is so important. It is like planting a strong tree in your heart. Every time you practice English, every time you speak to yourself, to a partner, or to someone in a cafe, that tree grows a little taller. Even if you make a mistake or forget a word, the tree is still there. It reminds you that you are learning. It reminds you that every practice is valuable. Also, when you speak with more confidence, other people respond in a friendly way. They listen more carefully. They encourage you. They do not worry about your mistakes as much as you do. Confidence can make communication easier and smoother, so you feel more connected to those around you. And remember, confidence is something you can practice. Nobody is born with perfect confidence. It grows little by little every day. Even very experienced speakers sometimes feel shy or nervous before they speak. What makes them sound confident is the habit of telling themselves, "It's okay to try." That is why I want you to care for your confidence. Treat it like a small flame you must protect. Every kind word you say to yourself, every gentle breath you take before you speak, every time you practice a sentence, all these help your confidence shine brighter. So as we move forward together, hold this thought in your heart. You can speak confidently even if you feel nervous. You do not need to wait until you feel ready. Confidence will grow as you do. Every practice session, every conversation, every video like this one will help you believe in your voice a little more. And if you ever feel your confidence shrinking, remember this chapter. Remember that nobody expects you to be perfect. Remember that your courage is already inside you. All you need to do is give it a gentle, encouraging push. Preparing to speak. Before you even say your first word, there are small, simple things you can do to help yourself feel ready. Preparing to speak is like putting on a warm jacket before going outside. It gives you a sense of safety and comfort. One of the most helpful things you can do is practice short sentences before you speak to someone. Find a quiet space where you feel calm. Take a few deep breaths. Then, choose a simple phrase, like, "Hello, my name is," or, "I would like to," and repeat it out loud. Say it slowly. Then, say it again. Give yourself time to feel the words as they come out. Doing this will help your mouth and mind become familiar with the sentence. It can also help to plan what you want to say. If you know you will need to speak about a topic, for example, ordering food at a restaurant, or introducing yourself at work, write down a few short sentences. Read them out loud to yourself several times before you need to speak. This way, when the moment comes, you will feel as if you already practiced the conversation. Listening is also a great part of preparing to speak. You might listen to a short clip of someone using the same words or expressions you want to practice. Pay attention to their pronunciation and how they say the words. Then, try to repeat what you hear. This simple listening and repeating exercise can make you feel more sure of yourself. And please remember that it is okay to speak slowly. Many learners believe they must speak quickly to sound fluent. But when you slow down, you can pronounce words more clearly. It also gives you more time to think about your next sentence. Slowing your speech can make you feel more in control, which can reduce your nervousness. It may also help to have a quiet ritual before you speak. This can be as simple as drinking a glass of water, closing your eyes for a few seconds, or telling yourself, "I am ready." Little habits like these can help your body and mind recognize that you are safe and prepared. And most of all, be kind to yourself as you prepare. Tell yourself, "I have practiced. I can do this." Even if you don't remember every word perfectly, your practice will support you. Confidence comes from knowing you have given yourself time to prepare, even if it is just a few minutes. With practice and gentle self-talk, you will find that preparing to speak feels less stressful. You will go into each conversation knowing you did your best to get ready. Every time you do this, you will feel a bit more at ease. Practicing speaking aloud. Now that you know how to prepare, the next important step is to practice speaking out loud. Speaking aloud is different from just thinking or reading silently. When you say words out loud, you train your mouth, your ears, and your brain to work together. This helps you speak more naturally and feel more confident. One simple way to practice is to read short sentences or easy stories out loud every day. It doesn't have to be long. Even a few minutes is helpful. When you read aloud, focus on the sounds of the words and try to speak clearly. Don't worry if you make mistakes. That is part of learning. Try to enjoy the sound of your own voice as you practice. Another useful method is to listen and repeat. You can listen to a short recording or a video where a person speaks slowly and clearly. Then, try to say the same words just after them. This is called shadowing. It might feel difficult at first, but with time, it becomes easier. Shadowing helps you learn the rhythm and pronunciation of English, and it can reduce your nervousness because you feel you already know what to say. If you have a friend, family member, or language partner, try practicing simple conversations with them. Even short chats like, "How are you?" or "What did you do today?" are great practice. When you practice speaking with another person, you build real confidence because you learn how to listen and respond in real time. It is also good to practice speaking in front of a mirror. This might feel a little strange at first, but it helps you see your face and mouth as you speak. You can smile or nod to yourself to feel more relaxed. Practicing in front of a mirror can also help you notice your expressions and how you use your body language, which is an important part of communication. Remember, the key to improving your speaking is consistency. Try to practice every day, even if only for 5 or 10 minutes. It's better to practice a little bit each day than a lot only once in a while. Your brain needs time to remember and learn new words and sounds. Every time you practice, you are building a stronger connection between your thoughts and your spoken words. Don't forget to be patient with yourself. Learning to speak well takes time, and it's okay to have days when speaking feels harder. What matters is that you keep trying and celebrate your small successes. Every sentence you say is a step forward. In the next chapter, we will look at some helpful strategies to use when you feel nervous while speaking. These strategies can help you stay calm and enjoy your conversations more. Keep practicing, and remember that every word you say aloud brings you closer to your goal. Speaking strategies for nervous moments. Even when you prepare and practice a lot, sometimes nervousness still comes. That is completely normal. But there are simple, gentle ways you can help yourself stay calm and speak clearly, even when your heart feels a little fast. One very useful strategy is to slow down your speech. When you feel nervous, it is easy to talk very fast because your brain is full of thoughts. But speaking quickly can make you feel more anxious and harder to understand. Instead, try to take your time. Speak slowly and clearly. When you slow down, your mouth has time to form the sounds, and your listener can hear your words better. Slowing down also gives you time to think about what you want to say next. Another helpful tip is to take a deep breath before you start speaking. Breathing slowly and deeply helps relax your body and mind. You can try this. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 3 seconds, hold your breath for 1 second, then breathe out slowly through your mouth for 4 seconds. Do this once or twice before you speak. You will feel calmer and more in control. If you forget a word or make a mistake, don't worry. Mistakes are part of learning and natural in every conversation. When this happens, just pause and take a moment. You can say, "Let me try again," or "Can I say that in a different way?" People are usually patient and happy to help. It is much better to keep trying than to stop speaking because of fear. Using simple words can also help you feel more confident. Sometimes we try to use very difficult words to sound better, but this can make us feel more nervous. Instead, use words you know well and feel comfortable with. Clear and simple language is always better than complicated language that makes you anxious. A smile can be a powerful tool too. When you smile, even softly, it can help your body relax. Smiling can also make your listener feel more friendly and open. This creates a positive space where it is easier to speak and listen. Lastly, remind yourself that it is okay to pause. Silence in a conversation is normal. You don't have to fill every moment with words. Taking a short pause gives you time to breathe and think, and your listener will understand. Pausing shows that you are thoughtful and careful about what you say. Remember, confidence is not about never feeling nervous. It is about continuing to speak, practice, and learn, even when you feel nervous. Every time you use these strategies, you are helping your confidence grow stronger. Keep practicing these tips in your daily conversations. With time, you will notice that nervous moments become fewer and easier to manage. You will feel more relaxed and able to enjoy your English speaking experiences. Examples and role play. Now it is time to practice what we have learned with some simple conversations. These examples will help you see how to use confidence and strategies when you speak English. Try to listen carefully and repeat after me. You can practice these dialogues out loud, either alone or with a friend. Here is the first example. Imagine you are meeting someone for the first time. You feel a little nervous, but you remember to smile and speak slowly.
Hello, my name is Anna. What is your name?
Hello, Anna. My name is Carlos. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Carlos. Where are you from?
I am from Mexico. And you?
I am from Spain. Do you like learning English?
Yes, I do. Sometimes I feel nervous, but I try to practice every day. Great. Notice how Carlos said he feels nervous but keeps trying. That is very brave. Now, let's try another conversation. This time, you are ordering food at a cafe.
Hello. What would you like to order?
Hello. I would like a coffee and a sandwich, please.
Would you like anything else?
No, thank you. How much is it?
It is $5.
Here you go. Thank you.
When you practice this dialogue, remember to take deep breaths and speak slowly. If you don't remember a word, try to say it in a different way. For example, if you forget sandwich, you can say bread with food inside. It is okay to explain with simple words. Finally, here is a short example of asking for help. This is useful when you are in a new place and need information.
Excuse me, can you help me?
Yes, of course. What do you need?
I am looking for the bus station.
It is near the park, next to the big tree.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day. When you practice this, try to smile and speak clearly. Remember, the person you ask wants to help you. It's okay to feel a little nervous, but try to focus on your kind words. You can practice these dialogues every day. The more you say them out loud, the more confident you will feel. Try to change some words and make your own conversations. For example, instead of a coffee, you can order tea. Instead of asking for the bus station, you can ask for the supermarket. Practice is the best way to make speaking easier and more natural. Every time you practice, you help your confidence grow stronger. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. You have done a wonderful job by taking the time to learn how to speak English confidently, even when you feel nervous. Remember, feeling nervous is normal, and it is part of your journey as a learner. What matters most is that you keep trying and practicing every day. We talked about many helpful ideas. Understanding that nervousness is natural, why confidence is important, how to prepare before speaking, ways to practice out loud, and strategies to help you stay calm when you feel nervous. We also practiced simple conversations together. These steps are like tools you can carry with you to help your English grow stronger and your speaking become easier. Keep in mind that learning a language is not a race. It is a gentle journey, one step at a time. Sometimes you will feel good, sometimes a little unsure. And that is okay. Each time you speak, you are improving. Each time you practice, you build your confidence a little more. I encourage you to find a few minutes every day to practice. Speak aloud to yourself, repeat short phrases, try conversations with friends, or even practice in front of a mirror. Celebrate your small successes. Every word you say is progress. Be patient and kind to yourself. Always remember, confidence does not mean being perfect. It means being brave enough to speak, even with mistakes. You have that bravery inside you. You are learning and growing every day. Keep believing in yourself. I am proud of you for taking this step. Keep practicing gently, and soon you will see how your nervousness becomes smaller and your confidence shines brighter. Thank you again for joining me. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and keep smiling. You can do this. See you next time.